get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And yeah, man, y'all know, about to close out this 2023, man, get into the new year. Yeah, unfortunately, this wretched game will be following us into Madden 24. Yeah. I kid. I really don't. But yeah, man, so yeah, we are just in the super dog days of Madden now, because it's like, man, I'm playing Mutt and I'm dealing with Refrigerator Perry at quarterback and Michael Vick at running back and Montez Sweat at receiver and Harold Carmichael at linebacker and Julius Peppers at safety. Yeah, y'all get it. The list goes on and on and on. And I'm like, in Mutt, man, why do they do that? It's too many NFL players, past players or whatever. Maybe they, those players won't sign their likeness off or something, but it's too many players to be repeating players and all that kind of stuff. See, now it just gets ridiculous. I gotta watch Refrigerator Perry roll out and throw a 80-yard crossbody strike. This game is wild, man. And then what's crazy is the game just never like it's so algorithm based, man. It's just so much stuff on the game that is not necessarily a reflection of the mechanics of the game. So I know I'm talking crazy, but it's like once you learn like certain mechanics, if it's a game flaw or if it's like an algorithm thing, if it's just some algorithm stuff. And so, yeah, man. But, every year the game changes. It goes from one game to the next game to the next game to the next game, all in that one Madden. So Madden 24 has probably been about 5 different games already, 5 different versions of Madden 24 we're playing, just based upon all the updates and patches and all that stuff. Look at that, man. I see, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. If you replay that one particular clip and probably all these, you will see certain receivers their icons are faded. That's why you can't see those guys, and that's why sometimes even if you try to throw to them, you won't be able to make the throw. And that's an algorithm-based thing. It's like in Madden, if they see a receiver that's open, if they don't want you to get the conversion or they're trying to make it hard, that receiver that's open, his icon won't even appear. Like, look at the tight end right there. It takes a second for his icon to appear. And it's just crazy how that just rolls from game to game. This is just stuff that they probably think we don't notice, but I'm like, man, I'm all over that. That is crazy. It's the same way with like those receivers that run their routes really slow. In certain parts of the field, you'll see like the square guy on that play, his icon right off the line, his icon is faded because, that the slant part of that route or the quick slant part of that route to me was open. And so it's just, every play you can kind of notice like the little algorithmic stuff, and it's not even anything that they even ever try to explain. That's the sad part. They don't even try to explain it. And it just, like, for the life of me, why we don't have defensive icons, secondary icons, at least for the secondary guys, for the safeties and corners and all that stuff, why we don't have the same icons when the ball is snapped, I don't know. I've been saying that for like 4 years now. And it's like, yeah, when the ball is snapped, the defense should be able to switch to somebody too. The same way the quarterback can pick who he wants to throw to, the defense should get to select who they want to select anywhere after the ball is snapped, so that maybe they can jump a route themselves manually. This is probably why they hacked my account and my players play like crap. But who cares? 2023 was a great year. Yeah. And so that's why I say everybody should have the mechanics Bible. I promise you guys, man, if you don't have a mechanics Bible, you do yourself that one favor and get one. Just do yourself. Buy one of the books. I would encourage you to buy the hard copy, but just get offense or defense, whichever one you want. Because when you get one, you're going to turn around and get the other one. Pretty much everyone who's gotten one has the other one, pretty much at this point. And so that's how much confidence I have in that content. But one of the compliments a guy sent to me was, he said, I never knew how much I didn't know. And this, you're talking about a 25-year Madden player. And he was like, I had no idea how much I did not know. And he said, now the game becomes less, he said it becomes more frustrating, but less frustrating to play, because now he understands what's happening. And once you get the mechanics down, you can see it. It's like, yeah, you know, you like, oh yeah, they got me on that play. And it's not just, your ability to complain, but what's the beauty of it is once you learn the mechanics, is your ability to combat it, or your ability to correct those things. And so it's like in Madden, anything, if you ever notice anything that's a user-based meta, let's say like the high ball, for instance, the high ball has to be controlled by percentages, or probability, as they call it. It has to be controlled, because if it's not controlled, what they fear is that people like me will come and break the game down and learn how to do it at a super high clip, which I have. But the thing is, you can make that same throw, like I said, those 4 times, and you're going to get 4 different outcomes. Even though the defense is the same, you're going to get 4 different outcomes. And you're going to get 4 different outcomes, not necessarily based upon you making a mistake, but just based upon the fact that they cannot let it be that successful. So all user-based metas are always like the first thing to go, like except for the stupid juke move, which is that is retarded. Show me one person in NFL who's ever done that and not blown an ACL. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, and I'm not talking about anybody who does it. It's just, I'm just talking about from a realistic standpoint. I realize it's a video game, but that's what I mean. It's like they promote what's fun, and that's fine. That's fine. But in the face of being a simulation-based football game, it's still, a lot of this stuff still, as I say all the time, and I know my wife gets tired of hearing me say this, it still has to make sense. Like, it has to at least make sense. Meaning, like, stuff like this. Like, okay, and somebody will say, yeah, players drop passes. Yeah, but, yeah, not like that. Not on Madden, unless it's me. But, I mean, but it's just crazy, because it's like, no matter what happens, you'll get like a random block shed, which is fine. I totally and completely understand it. But at a certain point, it has to make sense for the lineman to miss the block, not just to step to the right and not block the guy. You see what I mean? So if he's missing the block, let's say, he's reaching at the guy and he misses, make it look like he's reaching at the guy and missed. Don't make it look like he just missed the block and forgot to block him, and there's 2 guys over here and nobody blocks the guy. Like, come on, make it make sense. That's a nice high ball right there. Or was that a low? I'm actually, y'all, I'm and the funny part is, when we get back from the new year, because I'm gonna take some days off, but I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video. It's gonna be a virtual, but I'm gonna show people like mechanically, like, man, I'm gonna show y'all that there's a lot of stuff that we are missing, or a lot of stuff that we have forgotten on this game. Like a lot of stuff that we've forgotten that really, really, really still works and you know, still has some consistency to it. Like, they just keep missing that block. I keep running the play because I'm like, y'all just keep missing that block. That is crazy to me. And that's what I mean. It's like, that makes no sense. It has to make sense. You just, no, that's just, come on, 78. I don't know who that is. But yeah, please make the block, sir. Please. But on the other side of it, you see me able to make the throw, to be able to click on and be able to position myself manually. This is the stuff that Madden just, it's almost like they have to prevent this stuff. They have to prevent it from working. Like I said, the beautiful, that's a high, yeah, it's a high pass. And so just understanding that all this stuff still works, you just have to learn, like, from a mechanic standpoint, how to become more consistent at it. And so that's why because the algorithms, especially the ones that follow me, are so strong. I know y'all like, what the hell is he talking about? No, my algorithms are crazy. But the algorithms, I mean, on the game, that just cause me to throw like an interception here where I might have a guy wide open and then I might overthrow him by 20 yards and throw it right to the safety, that kind of stuff. And so I'm always switching between how I play, meaning I may go from placement and accuracy to placement to classic. And so, like, yeah, it's just one of the weeks I'm like, man, yeah, I'm playing on classic this week. And the crazy part is, for those first few games that I play on classic, it's like everything is clicking. It's working, it's clicking, it's clicking, it's working, it's killing. I'm putting up 40, 50 points every game. And then all of a sudden, you can't score. Like, your guys are heavy. Your receivers aren't catching the ball. Your receivers are constantly jumping out of bounds. And once again, it's just a matter of not necessarily, and I'm not going to say I play every game perfect, but from a mechanic standpoint, I know what I'm doing. And I'm going to do those things. I've done it so repetitively, it's just, it's I can't even call it second nature. It's just something I do. And so, like, catches like this and all this stuff, this can't be allowed, man. Man, little Timmy and little Johnny, and you know, he gonna be going upstairs. Well, you know, going over to the guest house or wherever his dad's chilling at in the mansion. He's gonna go tell his dad, Dad, that Coach DC guy is doing it again. He's jumping up, catching passes. Can you go talk to your friends? Hopefully somebody got that joke. Anyway, man, y'all have a happy new year. It's your boy Coach. I'm out.